Now, as Obama arrived, there is a special group of Kenyans who would like his intervention on a matter linked with the U.S. victims of the 1998 U.S. Embassy bombing. Here in Nairobi, converged at the Memorial Park to send their message home. KTN's Timothy Otieno was there.
Thursday mid-morning, and television cameras capture a scene never witnessed before in the country. Multiple blasts had just downed the U.S. Embassy that was then located at the heart of Nairobi city. In its wake, 213 lives were lost. Terror group Al-Shabaab claimed responsibility, saying that they were retaliating over what they said was America's constant interference in their jihad activities. But a majority of the casualties of this revenge mission were Kenyans. In fact, of the 213 who died that day, only 12 were American citizens. Fast forward to 2015, and 17 years after the incident, the remaining survivors are saying they have never been compensated by either government. They are now seeking President Obama's intervention regarding the matter.
Having failed to protect the Kenyans who suffered at the hands of the bomb attackers, we feel both governments have an equal responsibility to ensure that the victims are compensated.
Just hours before Obama's arrival, they sang songs of solidarity, hoping that the message they carry will hopefully shift from their lips to Obama's ears.
Tunaomba tu akija aongee mambo yetu mazuri ili atusaidie. Tumehangaika, wajane wenzetu wamekufa, watoto wadogo wale wenye waliwachwa wameoleka, watoto akata kuna yule mtoto amesoma.
The survivors of the blast insist life has never been the same. George Ngige tells me he was alighting from a matatu across the street when the debris from the bombs hit him.
I also have a broken hip and also glass head cut. I also have got cuts here. I lost my teeth.
Despite their peaceful gathering outside the Memorial Park where the embassy once stood, gates here remain closed. They will not be allowed in.
We deserve to be within the park, but first we have been locked out of that park. We staged a night vigil here, slept outside the park. That shows the insensitivity the powers that be have towards the victims.
Interesting to note is that the blasts took place simultaneously with a similar blast in Dar es Salaam at the U.S. Embassy in Tanzania. Now, when President Obama visited Tanzania 2 years ago in 2013, he actually visited the site of where the embassies were and actually had a moment of silence, him as well as his predecessor George Bush, in remembrance of the death of those who died in Tanzania. Now, the victims here in Kenya hope that the same will be replicated tomorrow, as it's believed most of the roads near this Memorial Park will be closed, as Obama is set to come here and console and mourn with those who lost their lives that day. For KTN News, my name is Timothy Otieno in Nairobi.